What's happening, people? It's your boy D Buck. I am here with Jude Togo. I am here with Shady, and welcome to our new Real Talk FIFA 20 series. So we're gonna talk about everything to do with FIFA 20. We're gonna try and do it weekly. We're gonna try and do it weekly, right? We're gonna try and do it weekly. We're gonna talk about everything related to FIFA 20. So let's start right off the bat. What do you guys think of FIFA 20 so far? So that you've seen, because the game officially not out. I think when this video will come out, the game's probably gonna be around EA access time. So the game's not officially out yet. So what do you think of the game so far?
To be honest, I haven't actually seen that much. Do you want to know the problem?
What's the problem?
FIFA 19. I'm not gonna lie, it killed me off.
Why? It's a good game.
From the gameplay to the constant mistakes EA made.
But EA have come out.
Weekend league.
EA have come out and said they fix all these problems.
Nah.
I'm not, bro. Just.
That's what I'm saying. You might be on their payroll.
You might be. Just why don't you give it a chance?
That's what I'm saying.
The game is not out yet, so you can't say anything.
No, I'm not writing it. I'm not writing it off. I'm saying that FIFA 19 killed me, so it killed my hype for FIFA 20. So instead of me saying, okay, let me go and check this and that before it comes out, only to then be disappointed, like 19, let me just wait for the game. Let me try and enjoy it, you know?
Have you guys tried the game yet? Have you played?
I played a version of the game. It was alright. But I have to wait for the full game because you know that demos and betas, they're different. Like the speed will be different, and most of us play Ultimate Team anyway. We know the speed is different from Ultimate
Different
Team
game.
Bro, so much faster. And if you play Draft, it's even faster than Ultimate. So it's just the fastest game mode you've ever played in your life. That game was an actual mess. Draft is no good. But what do you think of the gameplay though? Is it like an improvement on FIFA 19? Have they actually listened to the community? Are they, going in the right direction? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about what's gonna happen?
From the little bits I've seen and heard, they've fixed certain things that were fundamentally broken in 19.
What was broken in 19?
Well, I heard that they've nerfed like chaining skill moves.
Yeah, apparently
you can't do 19 croquettes in a row.
that game.
Where the ball's just perfectly stuck to your foot. Like, that was a joke.
Any player could do it as well. It's just ridiculous.
So that's one thing. And I think skills in general meant to be a bit harder.
Yeah, apparently they've nerfed like the skills and stuff like that, so it's not.
I think every year though, you're guaranteed to have either one or two skills which are broken. So if they've put in new skills this year, I'm sure at least one of those is going to be overpowered. Like that, what's that crab dribbling nonsense?
That was on FIFA. They said it's coming back in FIFA 20, but not as like bad as FIFA 17. But I haven't played the game too much, so I can't really give an opinion on where it's changed. I know it's going to be a bit slow.
That's another thing though. EA is saying something, and then whether that's the reality, that's, there might be two different worlds apart.
The people that have played it, they've said like the manual defending is much better.
Who has actually said it?
No, the pros player said it. He said it. The ones that thing guy said it.
Pro players.
Bro, the guy that hates the game. No, the guy that hates the game. Yeah, he said it.
Okay.
He said it. He's like, I was like, I didn't even get invited to capture event. I had to fly to Germany myself to play it because some nobodies were playing it. I was like, no, I have to play it. He had to go play it. But he said, the manual defending is better, like the actual thing. But he goes, it's great when it works. That was the main thing he said. He said, when it works, it's great.
Yeah.
But obviously there are times that it doesn't work. So when it doesn't work, it's going to be the same shit, whereas, oh my gosh, I tackled him, it deflected onto this player and that stuff. The typical FIFA that's going to make you break your pad.
Yeah.
So that in that sense, they have improved, like the manual defending. I heard AI defenders nerfed as hell. It's not going to be just leave a pad on the floor when you're defending, because that was actually, I used to forget to put my pad down, like not control anyone or my defenders. I used to always control my centre backs, and
listen,
I get dragged out.
Nah, let's be honest. If you defended like that in 19, you're a coward. I'm sorry. Like, if you're actively trying to run your cursor away from where the ball is, then that's cowardly play.
But then
So,
the argument is
fair
like,
enough,
why
it's effective.
are you gonna defend?
No, it's
You're
true.
gonna tackle someone. I can manually tackle someone.
That's true.
and it'll multiple times, and it'll bounce off
Back to them,
another
perfect.
clean tackle, and then your own player AI will come in and give a penalty or something. I'm fuming.
No, the thing is, I'm not mad at people for doing it. I just feel like it was a cowardly way to
I mean, there was loads of cowardly ways
No, of
to
course,
play.
the whole meta last year was
the
a joke.
flick up
Embarrassing.
thing. That's got nerfed as well, the flick ups. So I've heard the flick ups has gone.
It's like
Doesn't
gone,
matter,
yeah.
It's gone completely.
Have they sorted the player changing? Like, that's all that matters.
Player switching has been
That's been a problem for a long time.
huge
For
problem.
actual years, actual years. Talking
No, you're looking at 10
14
years.
or something.
Nah, 10 years
Do you know
now,
what's,
man.
Do you know what's crazy to me? I think back to like Pro Evolution 6. This is just what's in my head. And I don't remember.
6 is Adriano and Terry in front.
Yeah, that's it,
And
yeah.
I don't remember cursor changing being a problem. Fair enough. It's never going to be perfect. But you're never there saying, "Oh, like why is the cursor gone?"
You know why?
To my right
Because
back.
I think Pez was a bit
why-
slower, so it's like it's not a case of like. But with FIFA, like, because the way the ball moves, it's just mad sometimes. So it's like their cursor changing is like the ball's here, so that it thinks, oh, let me go to that. But the ball's already like on the other side. Because I remember when they were doing, especially, let me say the skills, the Lacacreta stuff. Because the ball's on that side for like 1 second.
Then
The AI, the computer actually thinks, okay, I'm gonna give him that defender. But the time that skill move's already done, the player's on the other side, and then you got this player, and then it's a case of you trying to switch back
you're
to that
trying
player.
to preempt it exactly. And
You
then
trying to
it
switch back to this player, but it's already done a skill, so you need to go back to here, and then it's too late. It's too late. You've conceded a goal,
It's just a mess.
and it's just, especially like in corner, especially when you have loads of players. If it's just one or two players, you can get away with it because it's
not
either
bad, yeah.
you're never gonna shit. But if it's a corner or something, that's where I conceded so many goals from a corner. Play it short on the corner, and it's just left, right, and I'm like, it's only shit players concede this goal. But no, there was nothing I could do. It was like I was trying to switch, and it's just like there's nothing you can do. It was just an expert, and you just have to hold L. I see it in pro games as well, so it's not just me. It's like I'm not exactly a bad player, but if it's happening to pros as well, it's like what chance did I had? So I'm glad that
Not just you, right?
yeah, that type of skills are full gone. I'm hoping it's gonna be more build-up play and stuff like that, but I'm not, holding my breath too much because they don't want it to be build-up play because I might have to go pro if it's like professional. Even back to pro, I might have to become professional if it's build-up play. It's a big problem.
This is what I've heard though. I've heard that drop back is still effective.
I mean,
Which
it's always
you
going to
can-
be.
which
It's
you
always
can
going to be
argue-
effective because
Which you could argue
if you have
makes
your players
sense,
back,
right?
if you have all your players back,
it's
you have
easier
players
to
back.
defend, right?
Yeah.
I just think that being able to transition into a counter so easily, hopefully,
That's the thing.
You know,
So if you're on drop back, it should be only like two players. If it's two players, you should be able to handle them two players. But the thing is, with the lack of quarters, with all the skills, with the
cursor
changing,
throw that all into the mix.
it's horrible.
You're in trouble.
It was just, bro, there's no other game that makes me this angry.
I would agree, well.
I don't think there's any other game.
I would
That's
agree.
me. Like, I swear, like if there's sometimes when I get angry, if that person was there, I'd beat the shit out of him, just batter him, like even if it was on the floor, I'd still kick his head in and stuff like that.
We don't condone.
Not that I condone
we don't
it, I'm
condone
just saying,
violence. Or
but that's what the
channel,
game.
but,
The game makes it hypothetically. It just makes me angry. But
No, I'd
luckily,
agree. I agree completely.
because the thing is out of my hands. Like, if I get battered by someone, I don't really care. 'Cause then I lose Like when I lose to a better player, I get angry, but it's just like, you know.
It's annoying, but
it's annoying.
If you've been schooled, you put your hands up and say,
fair
okay,
enough,
you know
like,
what? I had one shot on
and you
target.
can tell when someone's good. You can tell someone's good.
Immediately.
But when the EA mess
just kicks in.
and just,
the thing is, you can feel it as well sometimes. You might be 2-0 up, the guy's not had a kick.
That's what I don't understand.
And then maybe
like kickoff
second half,
I just hope
he
they
kicks off.
I hope they fix kickoff.
That has to be gone.
I hope they fix it
It has
because
to be gone.
I could go. That was horrible. I don't know. Now that's why.
That's why I took 4 months. These flashbacks.
That's why I took 4 months off this game, man.
Traumatizing.
Right, I ain't gonna lie. You know what? I'm
ready,
excited.
yeah?
I'm excited. I took 4 months off. I'm talking about FIFA 19. So FIFA 19 horrible. Anytime I speak about it, it's hurt my brain. But now it's FIFA 20. It's a new slate.
It's a new game. There's no way it can be any worse than 19.
No way. Because I think
that,
FIFA 19 was one of the worst.
For me, that gameplay wise, it's the worst FIFA game.
I think only
one of the worst.
FIFA 14.
Yeah,
probably still the worst.
Wasn't that one where it was just like through balls and pace and that? I can't really remember.
It was just horrible. It was just, I remember. FIFA 16 weren't that great, and I just remember FIFA 19 was probably the second worst game I've played.
For me, 19. When you add everything, think about it. You had all these flipping glitches, and then the like La Croquetas and the tornado crossing. Then you had the finesse shot meta.
Just hurt my
it's
when I hit it.
Man. First time shots.
Oh yeah, when you 180 when you're not facing, it's got a volley.
Bro, that it hurts me.
But
even thinking about
it's a new game. Imagine all of that is out of the game. So everyone's starting from scratch. You're gonna see stacked teams, or hopefully, unless you're playing Credit Card FC or Pro.
These people talk, I'm not gonna support them. You're going to support them.
I've seen already 4, 5, 6 YouTubers with 1 million FIFA points.
Already,
like ready. Yeah. It's.
I don't get what the enjoyment is. Obviously, I understand you're making videos. People want to see Paco.
But the way I see it, it's like, but then it's like, that's the thing. If you're a pro, I don't like. You have to.
Yeah, I think if you're a pro,
you
drop 2K in your account or however.
You have
first
like,
day,
you have
first
to,
week.
You have to. It's your livelihood.
So you have the best.
Because obviously it's paid to win. Because
exactly.
it's not. You can't just like.
These guys are
even if you're a pro,
yeah.
Because even if you're a pro and you got like a normal team, you playing a stat guy, even if he's average, he is giving you problems. You try and stop.
Try and stop Rude Hullet.
Yeah,
try and stop R9.
Stop his R9 with your regular thing, Bailly or something like that. You know, Sanchez. Sure. Like that's what I'm saying. You just hold the L. So that's what I understand. Pros do it, but it's like I don't understand why other guys do it. But it's like it does defeat the purpose of the grind. This game is a grind. Like there's no you can throw in the 5K, you can get every player, then after that you're like, oh, what's the point? It's just like...
And with 19, that's kind of what happened. I know for a lot of people...
I mean, that's...
Fair enough, it's the end of the game, pretty much. But it's like, cool. For me, when it came to the end of 19, I think ultimate team of the season, a little bit after that, when the market just crashed, I could basically buy anyone I want. Not anyone, but, I could buy most players. And then half of the players you packed that would have been worth $1 million like 2 days ago, they're now 80k. So I'm like, what am I playing for? Unless I pack
drop it.
R9.
That's the game. The game was over.
There's no point. So if you get it all too early, then what's the incentive to play?
It's always like you have to try and you can always better your team. And if you've got like a great icon team from the start, it's like what's the point? Like what are you playing for? Especially if you're not a serious player. Because there's been players that are playing stacked teams and you just smack them.
They're not very good, are they?
Bro, you just wasted 4 or 5k for no reason to get smacked by me. But and I feel to send them a message, but I was like, you know what? They might have got lucky with a couple of packs.
It's true. That's the thing. You just don't know the backstory.
I get Credit Card FC sometimes. I was like, bro, I'm an elite player. Where do you think I'm getting my money from?
Exactly.
That's the thing. But they're just, sometimes you just have to share like knowledge with them. Like,
That's one thing. That's one thing I'll give FIFA 19 credit for, though, is the fact that probably the game where you would kind of rely on having to, use actual real money to be competitive As long as you're a decent player or you traded, fair enough, then banging out weekend league, eventually you're going to get something decent.
Yeah.
Or if you're finishing gold 1, elite 1,
Well, if
elite
you're
3.
I thought you were finish silver 1 and you get a better packs than I'm getting from
all
elite.
it takes
so,
is that one good pack.
so it's just lottery, innit? So,
All it
but that's
takes
what
is
I'm
one
excited from FIFA 20. Everyone started from scratch. It's all gold cards, none of this inform, none of this future stars shit. It's just gold cards. They're gonna be mad expensive. The likes of I can see Van Dijk, 90 Van Dijk
Crazy
being maybe
expensive.
400 to 500k from the start. Now I don't see that going down until maybe December times. Obviously with the Prem tax, Ronaldo obviously is gonna be 2 mil.
2 mil.
What am I saying?
easy.
2 mil. Gonna be 2 mil. The Neymar is gonna be 600. I say Mbappe mil.
Mbappe is going to be expensive because he's
He's
what,
now
striker now.
Now a striker.
Hard
and
link with Neymar.
89 rated or 88.
Is he
You could probably make a hybrid Prem team because they've got
fling Mbappe in there? Yeah.
He's a striker now. They've
He
got
is.
the Arsenal boy. What's his name again?
What,
What,
Lacazette?
Lacazette?
No, not Lacazette. The winger. What's
Oh,
his
Pepe.
name? Yeah,
Pepe.
they got Pepe.
No, he's not
No,
French.
but remember,
He's
he's
not French,
yeah.
He's in the French league.
No, all you need is Neymar next to Mbappe. Get that hard
That's
link.
it. You get
and
that
then
hard
you're
link in
chilling.
it. It's
And
for
since-
a 2-2. So let's look into the top 100 players on FIFA 20. Let's start off with Messi and Ronaldo. So Messi's still got the 94, and he's the highest rated
Number 1.
player, gold player anyway, on FIFA 20. Ronaldo did get that nerf. He is now 93 rated, but although I think his stats are pretty similar, maybe the physical might have gone down a bit. But other than that, we have got, and then obviously Neymar,
Monster.
92, 5-star, still confirmed. But although he never leaves 92, it's always 92.
Yeah, that's
Never
for
93.
a good while now.
Never 90, I don't know, I can't remember if it was ever 91, but it's 92 last 3 seasons, I think. So, but he's got the 5-star and 5-star.
5-star combo.
And we're not sure what's going to happen with Ronaldo this year, because obviously last year he was the cover till, certain allegations. So he was OP, he had his own running style and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's still going to be OP in this game, but every game Ronaldo's OP, because he just fits the meta, as in tall, pacey,
strong, good in the air,
strong, and he can finish. So
that's
you just shoot and it goes in.
Exactly. Doesn't really matter what.
So
version of FIFA,
exactly. So I think it's still going to be better than Messi. It's still going to be, I think, the most expensive. I don't think there's
Gold
any
card.
argument with that. He'll by far be the most expensive.
100%.
He'll be double Messi's price, double, triple, 4 times, quadruple anyone's price. Really, when you think about it, it's going to be at least 2 mil from the start of the game. Has anyone else caught your eye on the top 100 players? You excited to try anyone? Because a couple of players have got position change. Some of them have got buffed. Not everyone got nerfed. A lot of people got nerfed pace wise, especially the strikers. I think Lewandowski got nerfed. I think Aguero's on 80 pace now. Is he on 80 pace?
Yeah, 80 pace. Yeah.
80 pace. Can't even play up front. Can't play him up front. Got to play in the 10 or something. Just take the pot shots. Suarez probably under. Is he under 80?
Yeah, 73 pace.
73. Might as well play him DM. Might as well play Suarez in DM. What's Busquets on then? What's on
42 pace
42?
for Busquets.
Just SBC. Might as well change the guy's name to SBC, bro. Because anyone using him, I'd rather use an 81 rated player with pace. Or just slap Ronaldo in CDM or something.
That's one thing EA need to somehow get right. Because someone like a Busquets, let's be honest, should be one of the best midfielders in the game.
It's just.
But the fact that his
doesn't
pace is 40 something.
Look at
every other stat.
Look at Toni Kroos.
Exactly.
He
90
got 6. What he got? He's 89, I think now. Is he?
He's been nerfed.
Was he 88? Is he even?
Can't even see him on that screen. So he's probably 88 at best.
He's
not on that screen either.
Well, he might be, but he got plus 15 pace, something. He was on 50.
Yeah.
And then on FIFA 19, he was like, what, 60 something? But I think they were like, EA was like, nah, what are you doing? Like, took that off again. And he's on now, how much pace has he got?
45.
45, unusable. At least last year he was a bit usable because he had 60 something pace.
81 dribbling, he's going to be clunky as hell, man.
It's SBC fodder. Same
The
with
thing
Modric.
If you look at Cruz's stats, looking at them now, the only good stat he has is 90 passing. And realistically, passing is not really a stat that means that much.
My Rashford can play CDM.
Exactly. Your
He's
Rashford
hot.
can probably also spray 70-yard passes on his
And
weak
and
foot
he can
facing
tackle.
his own goal.
And he can tackle.
Exactly.
He can tackle. He's got his
So-
fast. Well, that's the thing. Like, yeah.
It's probably one of the least important stats passing. So
But
88 rated.
It'll
Look
be
at the other
interesting
stats.
to see how this FIFA works because obviously everyone's pace has got nerfed, and obviously the fast players are still fast. I think Mbappe is
Still,
96.
what, 96?
I
Sane,
think the only person
95.
on with him is that Traore guy. The thing,
Oh, Adama Traore at Wolves.
yeah, the Wolves guy. He's 96 as well. I think there are a couple of other guys are 95 and stuff like that.
Yeah, Sane.
So
yes.
technically, if everyone's slow and they're still fast, we should
you should be
see
pull-
it in
you
the
should be
game. It
pulling
should be
away
in,
from
yeah.
defenders. Yeah.
So it should be like if it's the case where like a 40 pace player is gonna catch up on Mbappe, it's like what's the point of even doing pace and stuff like that?
That's
It's
true. It's true.
But it's interesting to see how if it's actually gonna make any difference because especially last game, it doesn't matter what pace you had, like
You're catching up.
as soon as you get that ball and you go past the defender, that defender's gonna catch you up regardless of what pace he had and stuff like that. So I don't know if this game is gonna be more, possession based. I'm guessing pace won't make a difference that much, but
pace is pace though.
EA, people see they see anything above 85 on that, and they get excited, like going straight into the team.
That's true. That's true.
Anyone else that you've seen? Alisson is now the highest rated Prem goalkeeper.
Joint with
Joint
the
with De Gea.
With the hair.
The hair was 90. He got nerfed
He
as
was
well. He's
90.
now 89. The highest Prem player is Kevin De Bruyne. No complaints about
Yeah,
that.
that's
What's
fair.
I think his pace got. No, he's
76. That's about the same, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
usable. That's the thing, and he's tall as well.
Yeah.
And I think he's 4-star, 5-star. He's five-star
Five-star
weak
weak
foot.
foot, 4-star
That's
skills.
all
Great
that.
card. I had De Bruyne in my 19 team.
Nah, he's-
I used to play him as a wide cam as well, and he's not
You
got
could-
pace, and he was a problem.
You can just cut in and
Get
shoot.
into a shooting position, and it's a goal.
Who's the highest rated keeper now? Is it
Looks like it's still. Oh, Oblak.
Oblak's the highest
Okay.
rated keeper now?
91.
Who was it before? He was last year.
De Gea.
De Gea.
Must have been, yeah.
And Ter Stegen. I don't know why Ter Stegen's so 90. I ain't like guy was horrible in the Champions League, bro. He was having a mess. I don't know how he's 90. I know Barcelona won the league, but they were gonna win the league regardless of what keeper was in goal.
True.
But obviously we've got Hazard now in Real Madrid, so he's in
Real.
Spain. So we got left wing. Is it left? Is it left wing?
winger, yeah.
Left winger Hazard, and then you got obviously Griezmann is now at Barcelona. Have they got any other new strikers that I can't think of?
What you mean in general? Or
No, it's
Barca?
in Spain. No,
In
like
Spain.
that have got like secret.
Like up there. I can't think of any.
I can't think of anyone that's moved there. That's
You do have
Felix.
Felix. He's only 8 rated.
I
isn't
think
he?
he's not that thing. I think he's gonna be expensive when the game starts, but then it's gonna crash a lot when the hype dies down. I don't think he's
80
such a
rated,
good.
that's
I remember
not-
his team of the season card was awful. Like I dashed him in the SBC, didn't even have skills and stuff like. He had 3-star skills. I think he must have 4-star skills this time, but
he's one that might get a decent amount of special cards. So
possibly
eventually he might get.
If
to
he's got a one to
usable-
watch.
Yeah,
he's got a 1-to-watch card.
You think he definitely would, wouldn't you?
I'd imagine so.
You'd expect so, yeah.
He was the most expensive player that moved 120 mil, I think, or 118 or
crazy
something like
money.
that. So, but he's looking good
Looking
so
like
far.
a decent.
Yeah, it's
purchase
looking
though,
good.
yeah.
Like,
Credit to.
obviously, we got Big Virgil, the Rock, the monster. I think anyone that didn't use Virgil last year was at a disadvantage from the start.
point, yeah.
Was at a disadvantage from the start already because
Even
even
a Rock.
his 85 was just a monster. It doesn't matter who you had up front. He was just beasting everyone.
The
And he could
thing-
foul. He could foul and
that's
get
the
away
thing.
with it.
He goes in that tier of player where, bro, he could flipping take you from behind. The ball's 20 meters away. The ref didn't see anything.
Bro, he
He was one of those players.
he is actually ridiculous. And now he's the front cover of FIFA 20
What you saying? Hidden stats, yeah?
Champions League winner. I just think what's his 90 defending? That was third informed stats, bro.
Yeah.
So it's already
And he
90
had the
defending.
the most special cards in the game last year. So
How many did he have? Like over.
Uh,
He had 11
he had
at
a
least
full
minimum.
team.
Yeah, the
Well,
full team.
At least a full team.
At least a
worth of
full
special-
team.
Special cards,
Uh,
which is crazy.
Koulibaly got upgraded as well. He's 89, so the top him. He's 89, so got no complaints with that. Sterling, 88 rated, but still got 79 shooting.
For me, Sterling's one of them cards that his gold version just doesn't do it for me. We need
think
to
he's-
wait for a few special cards. But
He's
at
got,
the same time,
he's got unique animation.
that's
bro.
the thing. At the same time, when he's on my opponent's team, he's the sort
Well,
of player
I-
that I will see out jumping a 6'6"
I can
centre
see.
back.
Well, he bullet head
He's
as
got
well.
that in him.
I can see him going for like 200.
Yeah,
Easily.
That's the thing. Prem hype, English, pace. It's not a pretty decent card to be fair.
But let's talk about this card. Just like the main card of the game.
I'm not gonna say Mbappe. I'm not involved.
It's Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. There.
I would like to say I'm looking
what
forward
was
to
he?
him.
What was he before? 80. He was 87. He was 87. He got
He
upgraded
got
to
an
88.
upgrade.
Was he?
Yeah, it was 87 because I packed him. I packed him as
Yeah, I
87,
remember
and then he
I
got
used
upgraded to
87
88.
for ages. Yeah,
His 87 was clean. I ain't gonna lie. It was one of the best cards in the game. Just
Definitely.
normal gold. It could do everything. It had 5-star skills as well. But
Decent
he is
there.
now an ST.
that's a big one.
So imagine Mbappe. How much did I sell him for? He was like 300. It was 300 plus. It was definitely 300 plus. In the probably maybe close to probably peaked at 500k. Now he's a ST. He has got the stats. He has got 96 pace, 84 shooting, 90 dribbling. He's 5 foot.
Probably
5'11".
second best gold ST behind Ronaldo.
I'd agree with that.
And I don't think he's that far behind Ronaldo.
And he's got
either.
5-star skills,
Exactly.
4-star weak foot.
And the pace. It really also depends on how
And he
important
feels
pace is.
and
as
he
well.
feels so smooth. Like
does, yeah.
the one thing
Dribbling's
that
good.
he feels actually smooth on the ball, and
He's
it's
not
like,
clunky.
He's not clunky because he felt one of the smoothest players in actually the game, more than Ronaldo for me.
Definitely.
I think it's going over a mil easily.
I'd say so.
Easily
I'd say
over a mil.
Definitely.
Then we've got the likes of Griezmann, who's now at Barcelona. I think he got nerfed. I think his stats are what?
They're not great.
81
pace.
Like Aguero, you're
70
just playing cam.
physical.
You're just playing cam. You're playing cam. You're not going up front. You're not going up front unless you've got a strike partner that's fast. That's it.
Yeah.
Dybala,
And he's got 3-star weak foot.
and he's got 3-star weak foot.
That's a
Dybala,
big one. The baller doesn't look great.
83
He's
pace.
garbage.
The
He's
the
garbage.
dribbling's good,
Like,
but
like,
everything else
he's
looks.
weak. The way he gets
yeah.
dashed off the ball.
Put him next to Van Dijk, he's going fly.
That's the thing. Another guy that's got upgraded was Edison. 88 rating
Do
now.
you think that's justified?
I mean, he's so good on the ball. I don't think he's necessarily the greatest keeper, but I think he's so good on the ball in the way that everyone's
93
playing.
kicking to reflect that.
But at the end of the day,
FIFA,
how
does that mean anything?
How does that? Because you still kick the ball out of the pitch when you
That's
hold
true.
it too
That's
long.
true.
So
That's
it makes no difference. He's similar. He's like a Busquets of keepers because he's good on his feet. He can pass. He can start attacks, but
it
it doesn't really work on
nothing
FIFA. It doesn't work on FIFA.
It doesn't
You don't
mean
really.
anything in the
David
game.
Silva next to him, 88 rated. SDC.
Yeah.
Change his name to SBC as well. Change his name. PK. Change his. Wait, what's the world paces?
56 pace.
Change his
PK.
name to SBC as well. I think it was all right. You know, at the beginning of the game,
Yeah, like you could probably get away with PK early on.
you could probably get him.
But once you start getting, a bit later on in the game, that 56 pace is costing you.
Royce as 88. I can't remember if it's an upgrade or what was he before.
I feel like that's an upgrade.
I think that's an upgrade because I don't think it was high. Pogba 88 as well.
do
People
you
are saying he should got
He's
nerfed.
got 2 upgrades in 9. he started at
Okay.
85.
Wow.
Yeah,
And went
yeah,
to
'cause-
88.
yeah. So he.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm saying. He was. So he sticks to the thing, but I think he was left wing or something, wasn't he? When his first card.
Or LM.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his first card was LM. So
And he went to Cam.
so now that's
So much
reflected
more
on
valuable.
FIFA 20. Yeah. So it's so much better. Because there's certain times I want to use Royce, but I was just seeing left wing.
Yeah,
And it just
it's a bit difficult.
puts me off, especially if you're playing 4-2-3-1. It's just, what's the point? I ain't gonna play him on 7 cam. Who else we got? We got on the second page.
Wait, let's quickly go back to Pogba though.
I
Do
don't
we
know.
think? So he's 88. He didn't go down. Is that justified? Considering
I mean,
he had his best season stats wise.
I have no problem with Pogba being 88. Maybe you could probably argue 87 if you really want to push it, because United
Had an awful season.
didn't have the best season, but like you said, he had a decent season. To be fair, stats wise, obviously, if you ask a lot of Man United fans, they probably still
They
hate
might
him.
think differently.
They're just probably swearing at him. Probably don't want him at the club, disgraceful and stuff like that. So I could see him being 87, but I'd still put him, on that same, when you look at the other 88s, you could say he's roughly on that same level.
In that same ballpark, yeah. I'd say so.
Manuel Neuer nerfed. He was 90. Was it 90? I think it was 90 rated.
Yeah, I
Manuel
think
Neuer.
he was 90 because he was one below the hair.
Injured for that.
To
Yeah,
be
he was.
honest
He was.
with
He was
you,
now.
Manuel Neuer is a name that probably I'd have to go back 3 years when he was still in that conversation. I don't really watch Bundesliga to say.
Well, he's been injured for
but
to be fair, on FIFA, he's still good because he's still like 6'4"
Yeah,
or
he's
something like that.
still-
You got to have.
still solid.
With FIFA 19, you had to have a tall striker. I don't really rate Alisson because he was like 6. Even though he's 6'2", 6'3", when you compare him to like the Courtois or the Hairs, so much different. Handanovic,
Monster always.
them guys. When you get to 6'4" for a keeper, it does
It
make a
makes a
difference, especially for
difference.
corners and stuff like that. So, Manuel, it's still going to be decent on like. I still think
He's
it would
probably
be
still going to be your only real option if you do a Bundesliga squad because
for sure. Yeah, I
I can't think of
I can't.
anyone else that's coming close. I mean, Farman, Horn.
Farmer's,
those kind of
Farmer's
guys, they're
in
like
thing.
84.
Farmer's in
Has he got-
Norwich.
Is it?
I think Farmer's in the Prem. I
Yeah.
swear it is.
I
One of
don't
them
even
German
know, I
guys,
don't even know.
with the Baumann or all them
One of
guys.
those guys,
all
yeah,
the-
those
all the
80
83. They always
guys-
dead.
Yeah, those were a killer.
Ericsson 88. I think he was 89. Loris 88. Bamiyan's 88. What was he before? I think he was 87. But then I think he got upgraded.
Got 2 upgrades, didn't he?
He got upgraded as well. So Courtois 88. I think
He went down.
that's a nerf because I think it was 89.
Yeah.
What else we got? Bernardo Silva. That's someone that I want to look at. Bernardo Silva. This card should be amazing, right? He's had an amazing season, but the guy is 87
Right,
rated, which is I have no problem with that. But it's a right wing. It's a right wing, and that's the problem that EA has with. You can put a striker, CDM. Wait, you can put him centre back. So you can put him centre back and he gets decent.
You can get them.
If
To
it's-
you can get them to 7 chem. At
A
centre.
striker can play centre back on 7 cam. He cannot play cam on decent cam. He has to play CM maybe, but he can't play cam.
That's true.
And that's
Which
just
is
something.
wrong. Which
It's,
is wrong.
it's so wrong, especially. I ain't
It
gonna
just
play him
makes
right
a
wing.
card like that worthless.
I ain't playing right.
You're not
wing.
gonna hold on
I
to
ain't,
him,
I
are
ain't
you?
playing right wing. Laporte got a big upgrade as well. 87 rated now. I think he was 84, 85 in
I think
FIFA
he was
19.
84, then went up.
Yeah,
one,
85.
Yeah.
But he is now 87, 64 pace. I'm not sure how
That's tough.
I don't know, like,
I feel like that's harsh, but I don't watch
I don't really-
City week in week out for obvious reasons.
and
Just
it's
saying.
not a case where I don't think Laporte ever has to like sprint that much playing for
he's that
City
classy,
when
you know
they
that,
got
yeah,
and
true.
they've got like 90% possession in nearly
true,
every
that's
game.
true,
So it's a
yeah.
case of similar to like the Barcelona players, Busquets
Yeah,
and stuff.
they're-
You don't
they're-
really
they're playing in second gear all the
good
time.
players don't really need to sprint. I think that's what the problem with.
But on that same point, the way EA do pace ratings, that
It works on
they
your
need-
average speed, right?
I don't know.
So that's how they.
That's how they do it.
Yeah. So it works on your average speed. So if you're a player that hardly moves,
Then
your pace is
you're
low.
gonna have low pace, yeah.
So say like Busquets rarely ever breaks a sweat.
They need to put some
But
respect
then
on
think,
the name.
no, but that can't be right though. Because think about it. If you're a centre back, you're going to be doing less running than a midfielder.
But I think,
No, Busquets is slow.
I think-
He is.
no, I agree with that.
but I think the centre backs, their pace is like different compared to everyone else's.
It's worked out differently.
It's worked out differently.
Busquets is probably.
'Cause when you think
to be honest,
Because some of the stats don't make sense. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
it's
no,
just random. They just throw out
absolutely.
random things.
And,
But
and the fact is, there are a good few centre backs around that easily have more than 80 pace. Like, let me,
Yeah,
for
for sure.
example, obviously, I watch my team week in, week out. Someone like Smalling, fair enough, not the best centre back ever, but how many times have I seen him get outpaced? How many times have I seen him stay toe to toe with a Willian or someone that's got 88 pace? for
I think
example?
obviously
So-
the centre backs don't count in that category. But I think
it should
the
be
midfield-
it should be realistic.
the midfield and the thing. Well, when you look at like, but some of the, I don't think Van Dijk deserves maybe when you compare to everyone else's. He's not that much faster than everyone else. Regarding like if
No,
you
true,
if you count like Laporte or something, he's not that much faster than Laporte. Obviously, he is faster.
Yeah, 13 points is not
30.
that much, I guess.
So
But then, let's be honest though, EA are a lot more willing to give a silver centre back
Of
in
course,
the MLS 89 pace.
of course, yeah.
So let's have that discussion.
let's just
Let's just keep that same energy and give out fair stats. That's all I'm asking.
Hummels.
Like, if you watch Patro's goal versus Barcelona,
The acceleration.
if you see Busquets, wait, let me bring. Like, the guy is proper. Like, you can see man's running from his life. Like,
But the gap's just getting wider.
yeah.
Oh, he's slow. He's slow.
No,
Like,
yeah, no, we
it's
accept.
not-
Yeah,
I'm not saying
no
he
one's
deserve-
banging for Busquets. No, we all.
He don't deserve 70
definitely
pace.
know, yeah.
But he don't like 40 something pace.
To be
whatever.
honest with you, if I was to say to myself, how many times do I remember Busquets even technically sprinting?
You don't
I couldn't even tell
that's
you.
the thing. You don't. If you don't sprint, you don't think. That's the same
Yeah.
with Toni Kroos. You never see him sprint and stuff like that.
Busting a gut.
Same with look. We got Thiago 87, 67 pace.
Yeah. Thiago's another one of them players. Should be super silky. Should be a great player, but
Right.
he doesn't really possess any stats. Can't shoot. No pace. No strength. Can't defend. All he's got is dribbling.
And passing. It's like I said, passing is pretty much irrelevant.
Because basically, with passing, what it should mean is once you reach a certain threshold or you have a certain trait, you should be able to do things that, someone with whack passing shouldn't be able to do.
But that's the thing. It doesn't.
Which then incentivizes
Your centre back
them.
can do. Your goalkeeper can do.
yeah,
You
they
can put your
can-
goalkeeper
they
out
can do
front
it
and
all.
can do the same thing
They
with
can do it all.
someone that's got 90 passing. But
First time sprayed ball on his weaker foot facing the wrong way, 70 yards. Anyone can
that's
do
what I'm saying.
that.
Passing
So,
doesn't really make any sense.
yeah.
But onto the next card. Now this card, I think this is one that got the biggest bump.
I know who you're gonna say.
It's one of my favorite players,
Yeah.
Sonny Boy. Son is now not only is he 87
Up there.
rated, so he was 84 when FIFA 19 first came out. I don't know if he got upgraded. He might got upgraded to 85.
He
might got
up to
upgraded to 85.
Yeah.
But he is now a centre forward.
That's a big one, definitely.
He is a centre forward. He has got 88 pace, 86 shooting. That's a lot of the
5-star weak foot.
5-star weak foot.
That's massive.
Now, I think he's probably, arguably, maybe one of the best strikers in the Prem. I think the only
100%.
player next to him is probably Aubameyang.
I
And that's
would
terms
agree with
in
that.
pace.
I'd agree with that.
But I
the
think
5-star
five-star
weak
weak
foot makes such
foot-
a big difference.
And he's probably shooting is probably better as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
The thing is, when you got that 5-star, there are certain things you can do that are 4-star. Certain angles that you can shoot at that are 4-star.
and
that
you
can't.
and you don't. It's not in your back of your mind. It's like I need to get in a certain angle to
Exactly.
shoot. So
I could
with a
just
five
hit it.
with Sonny, you could just shoot from
No,
anywhere. And
yeah.
I can see him going over 500k.
You think so?
I think that's a 500k. Prem. I think
That's
that's
the thing. Prem height.
Prem height and his
and
top
then-
two striker in
exactly,
Prem.
Yeah. You
It's
can't
either
really
Aubameyang
compare
or
it.
Son. And I think
That's true.
you're not gonna pick Kane. He's got 70 pace.
Yeah. He's out.
Aguero 80 pace.
That's true.
Lacazette, I think it's around the 80s as
Pretty
well. Like
low,
nothing. And I just see that card being like you
One
said,
of
the
the
5-star,
go-to,
to go to is
yeah.
Prem.
If you got a
Like, if you got a
Prem
Prem team and you have a striker, if it's not Aubameyang or Son, if it's not both, you can and you can put him in a 4-2-3-1 now, no problem. You don't need a right winger because the thing, a lot of problem with FIFA 19 is not necessarily. I don't mind having a left winger because there was loads of left wingers. The problem was there weren't enough right wingers. Because the only thing on right wingers was Mbappe. It was either Mbappe for me, or Best, or Figo. No one really used Figo, so it was either Best, and even Best wouldn't even use that much. So it was just like, unless you had a Messi special card, and then it was hard to link from the right back side. So remember to follow us on our social medias in the description below, and remember to hit that subscribe button. It would be much appreciated. We're gonna try and do other series as well. Maybe try and do a football podcast. So hopefully look out for that in the future. And we are going to try and give you consistent content because I know we've been a bit bad recently, but I want to try and be in front of the camera as well, and you get to know us better. So, alright guys, peace.